Hello there, Brian Fennell here, Rural Recreation Officer for Leitrim Development Company. I recently had the opportunity to speak with Ellie Berry, a trail running and hiking enthusiast who took on the challenge of running the Leitrim Way in a day. In doing so, Ellie became the first recorded incident of someone running the entire route and completed it in a total of 12 hours and 4 minutes. I also had the honour of presenting Ellie with a special recognition award from the Leitrim Way Management Committee for her efforts in completing the first ever recording of the fastest known time of the Leitrim Way. Here is the interview for you to enjoy. So, Ellie, how's it going?
Not too bad, are you?
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak to you after running the Leitrim Way. Very impressed. You are the very first person to set the fastest known time for the Leitrim Way.
Yes.
How's that feel?
Pretty cool because I'm not a particularly fast person, but I love trails. I have to spend as much time on them as possible. So, yeah, to something like this is kind of...
Yeah, it's a unique scenario in the fact that even though Leitrim Way has been well known for a long time, there was an extension a few years ago from Drumshanbo into Leitrim Village, which extended the trail, and it was closed due to a number of insurance issues and things like that in the past. But now it's been re-accredited. It's open for anyone to use, and you saw the opportunity to be the first person,
yes,
to ever run it, and we're delighted to see that. And in fairness, even though you say you're not a very fast person, you did it in 12 hours.
Yes.
Just over 12 hours, which I think is, it takes me 12 hours just to decide what I'm going to have for dinner. So you've done a really good job.
Thank you, yeah.
What did you think of the trail?
I really, really enjoyed it, especially doing it in the direction that I did it. So I started in Hamilton, so yeah, from north to south. And that meant that I had the majority of the kind of elevation and kind of mountainous section at the beginning, which was really kind of inspiring and gorgeous. And then basically as I went south, it got easier, which worked really well for me. As I got more tired, it was easier to do. So yeah, I thought it was really, really gorgeous.
There's something romantic about walking to Leitrim Village, I think. If you're on the Leitrim Way, you're walking towards the destination of Leitrim Village, I think.
And it's a really nice endpoint because it's kind of small enough that it gives you like Irish country village feel, but not so small that it's just a church and a car park. Like there's pubs and shops and there's stuff there. It's a really nice endpoint.
So you were saying to me earlier on that you actually got the bus up from Leitrim Village.
Yes, so I parked up at 7:30 in the morning and got the local link at 7:40ish, all the way up to Hamilton, and then I spent the day coming back to my car.
And you're a big advocate for local link anyway.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love that as a bus service. I've used so many of them around the country, and half the time you're one of two people that's on the bus. And you get chatting to the driver and he tells you all about the local history or knowledge or whatever, and there's often no other way of getting to these really, really small areas of different counties. So yeah, no, they've been a lifesaver for me.
Brilliant. And yeah, they're reasonable after like €3 or €6 or something like that journey. Like
that cost me a fiver to go the whole way.
Yeah. Not so bad. Very easy, especially if you're going to run in the whole thing. You don't have to be moving cars around.
No, it's straightforward.
And was there anything on the trail that you thought was like a real unique sort of experience as part of the run?
I was really impressed with the views at around kind of like the Duloc area, because
on the Bully Brack Mountain crossing.
Because the views there were just kind of a side of Leitrim that I don't think is kind of well known, seeing the kind of more mountainous looking corners and also Duloc up in the up on the hills. It's just a really cool lake to come across. What else? And
because it marks the highest point of the trail. It's actually, I think it's 374 meters elevation, and the lake is just there. And I actually know of people who do hill walking the route. When they get to that point, they go for a swim, because they're just so it tend to be very hot and heavy at that point. So it's actually a very interesting point to go to.
Yeah, I actually, if I'd known I was going to have such a hot sunny day doing it, I might have brought the togs.
I think we had it was in the high 20s on the day that you did.
Yeah, like glorious sunshine. Like one of those things where, as an Irish person, I can never complain about it being too sunny, but it was amazing. Yeah.
And did you meet any characters along the way, or any interesting people?
Yeah, I met a couple of farmers along the way, which was really, really cool. I guess for me, I enjoy meeting people on trails as much as I enjoy doing them quickly or whatever. So I had great chats to people who were like surprised that I was out doing it. Hadn't met any walkers or runners on it before, so that was really, really cool. Just have the chats and talk about the local area.
Yeah, because I got chatting to one of the farmers who you bumped into. I was chatting to him yesterday, and he was first of all, he was incredibly impressed that anyone would even consider running the trail. Like, it's normally 2 or 3 days you could walk it. But the other thing that he was blown away by, he goes, her maps were on her watch. He just kept saying it to me. He just was so amazed that someone could have maps on a watch. He was like, this is the future, as far as he was concerned.
And he was actually even telling me about the fire section that I was doing after that. He was really nice. He was like, and don't get spooked out now, so you're in the forest. I'm like, it'd be absolutely fantastic. But it was so nice that he was so thoughtful about it.
Brilliant. Yeah. No, it's nice because we do have some great landowners along the Leitrim Way who give us permissive access through it. So we're really happy to engage with them and work with them. But it's lovely when they see people using it. Like not just me, because I'm up there all the time, but the fact that they see people come from all over Ireland using the trail, it actually gives them a sense of pride.
Yeah, I actually met 3 walkers on the day. I met one guy walking by himself, walking south to north, and I met 2 girls who were walking the Bear Breffni way. They were walking north to south, which I only meet that many walkers if I'm doing one of like kind of the big 5 trails, like the Wicklow Way or the Kerry Way. So for me, at the end, to be like, I met so many other people actually there for the trail specifically, that was really, really cool.
We've all visitors to Leitrim. We've all sorts of people. We embrace everyone. But no, that's great to hear. It's really great to hear that people are actually getting out and using it and finding it. Because on the grand scale of things, it's a relatively new trail. It was closed for a number of years, and now it's back open and it's getting a lot of people's attention. What do you think of our new bridge on the Yellow River?
Oh, gorgeous! Yes, fantastic bridge, and it feels so nice to see like such a big piece of architecture put in just for walkers. Does that make sense?
It is in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't work for anyone else. Farmers can't use it because it's graded. But it's a massive piece of infrastructure. Smack down in the middle of farm fields, and it is. But I like it's just surprising, especially when you're walking from whatever direction you're walking towards it. It just appears.
Yeah.
You don't see it for a long time, and then suddenly, whoa, where did this come from?
Yeah, especially coming from the north. It's kind of like coming along, and I could kind of tell I was on the top of the hill, but suddenly the hill just disappeared in front of me, and there is this huge bridge at the bottom of it. And it looked really nice, just extremely picturesque kind of feeling.
Fair play to the engineers for getting it in there in the first place.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
So, is there any trails that you can compare the Leitrim Way to?
I think maybe the Lochderg Way.
Lochderg Way.
Yeah.
Why?
So, as I kind of did the Leitrim Way, first it's a similar kind of length, but also it kind of has that same feeling of kind of moving through different areas or stages of the countryside. So with the Lochderg Way, you kind of start off in Limerick City, and then you move out along the canals and rivers, and you end up kind of going over some hills along the lake. And this kind of had a similar feeling that you start off in the mountains, and then you kind of have like farm and lanes, and then you have canal at the end. So it had a similar kind of like different distinct sections that kind of bring you on a journey.
It really is. It showcases, for a lot of people, I always say, it showcases what Leitrim has to offer landscape wise. North Leitrim is very mountainous, very rugged, very very ups and downs, lots going on. Whereas South Leitrim is almost like a pancake.
Yeah.
So you start off in this mountainous area, and then you do transition through it all. So it's nice to see that you recognise that, because I think this whole route gives a story of the landscape of Leitrim.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant. Now, in recognition of your achievement of being the first person ever to record the fastest known time of the Leitrim Way, the Leitrim Way Management Committee has asked me to present you with this once in a lifetime special recognition award. Congratulations on completing the route in, what was it, 12 hours and 4 minutes?
Yeah.
56 kilometres, so very impressive.
Thank you so much. I'm absolutely delighted.
You can
so cool.
rub that in Carol's face,
yes.
who does a lot of walking with you.
Never let me do anything on my own again.
No, you'll never be allowed to walk on your own again.
Yeah.
But no, congratulations and fair play to you. We appreciate that your commitment to trail running and getting the Leitrim Way on the map as such.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much.